else dying for the next season of this? Hello friends, it is Allison from Wonderlass.com. Welcome back to my colorful little corner of YouTube. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things that I would do differently if I could start my online business journey all over again. Because if you're on my channel, then you probably know that I run an online business full-time where I teach other people how to do the same. And if you didn't know, well, now you do. The other day while in a coaching call with some of my students, I got asked the question, Allison, if you could start all over, what would you do differently? And it got me thinking, what the Sam Hill would I do differently? At this point, I've been running my own businesses for 10 years, and let me tell you, I have had a lot of road bumps along the way, but at the same time, they've all led me to where I am right now. So after a little bit of thought, I came up with 3 things that I would for sure do differently if I could go back and start my online business journey all over again. But first, if you want to grow your business more, then be sure to hit the subscribe button below this video because I put out brand spanking new videos every single Wednesday that'll help you grow your business. And while you're at it, you might as well just hit that little ding ding bell, because otherwise if you just hit subscribe, you're probably still not going to see my new videos. And quite frankly, that would make me sad. Oh, my nose is tingling. Actually, my nose is tingling for real. I was trying to make myself cry and it like started tingling, so. Thing number 1 that I would definitely do differently if I could start my online business journey again is that I would have narrowed my focus down much sooner. Like much sooner. Because when I first started my blog back in 2010 and began to seriously toy around with the idea of turning that into a sustainable online business, my focus was seriously all over the place. I mean, I was blogging about photography and storm chasing and business and DIY and food recipes and heck, I think I was even blogging about date night ideas. What do you think the chances are of someone having an interest in all of those things? If you're not sure, let me tell you, the chances are pretty slim. Now at first, being all over the place actually served me well because I was able to figure out what I did like, what I didn't like, and it naturally led me to deciding that I wanted to focus on business. But then my focus continued to be quite broad, even in the scope of just teaching business, and as a result, it took me a long freaking time to gain any traction. But gradually, the more I narrowed my focus, the more traction I gained. The reality I've learned is this: it is real hard to be an expert in the broad category. In order to gain traction way more quickly, you need to become the best in the world at one thing first and then expand. Think in terms of what is one thing that I could be the best in the world at for one specific person. I want you to get uncomfortably specific. If you feel a little uncomfortable about it, then you are on the right track. Also, side note, I noticed just now that I'm having a tendency to talk with kind of this weird hick accent thing like this. I don't really know why, it's just coming out like that today, so we're just gonna go with it. Thing number 2 that I'd have done differently if I could start my online business journey all over again would be that I would have focused on just one project at a time, much sooner. Whew, because man, I was a one-woman show. Technically, I still am a one-woman show, and I was seriously overwhelming myself big time because I was trying to do all the things. Basically, my thoughts went something like this. Well, if I focus 100% of my effort on just one project for like 6 months and that one project fails, then I will have literally just wasted like 6 months and I'll be in big trouble. I mean, I don't want to make the wrong decision by going in the wrong direction. I mean, wouldn't it be safer if I just focused on like 6 different projects all at the same time? But the answer was no, because at the end of the day, I would have 6 major projects that I was struggling to make any real progress on. Plus, let's face it, I was feeling mega burnt out. And this is something that I see other entrepreneurs doing all the time. Instead of going all in on just one thing, most people will jump from thing to thing, and as a result, they never gain any momentum. Does that sound like you? Just curious. So the thing I learned is this: the less you focus on, the more you can grow. And I found this especially true in the last 2.5 years of running my business. Now, instead of trying to do all the things, I strategically focus my attention on fewer, better things. Emphasis on the better. And thing number 3 that I would do differently if I could start my online business journey all over again is that I would have created my profit plan much sooner. What the Sam Hill is a profit plan? It's a step-by-step roadmap for how you will generate revenue in your business. Because the fact of the matter is, I blogged multiple times a week for 5 years and I experienced stagnant growth and zero income. And I gotta say, half a decade is a long time to experience very little growth and no revenue coming in. But when I finally sat my butt down and created my profit plan, I literally went from $0 a month to over $8,000 plus a month in less than a year. And that most certainly did not happen by accident or luck. It happened because I finally got clear on my business vision and then created a step-by-step plan backed by strategy for getting the specific results that I wanted as quickly as possible. Oh, I was no longer being ran into the ground every single day by my endless to-do lists that weren't getting me anywhere. Instead, I was being led by the results that I wanted. So the thing I learned is this: when you lack vision, clarity, and a clear plan for getting the specific results that you want, you're gonna stay stuck. Period. And quite frankly, you're also gonna feel a heck of a lot more overwhelmed every day. And that's it. Those are the 3 things that I would do differently if I could start my online business journey all over again. Speaking of 3 things, if you'd like to learn about the 3 changes that I made in my business that took it from $468 a month to $8,524 a month and beyond, then I've got a free masterclass to walk you through it all. Free. Plus you get to hang out with me. I will pop the link for registering for that free masterclass below this video in the description, so be sure to sign up for that if your business growth and revenue is feeling a little stagnant. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, give it a little thumbs up because that helps me out. And of course, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you do not miss my videos. I put them out every single Wednesday and they sure as heck are going to help you grow your business. And lastly, if you have a specific business related question that you would like to ask me, then pop that in the comments below and I might just make a video about it. Give me fuel for better videos. Oh! My cat just gave me the weirdest look. The reality I've learned is this: it is basically because at the end of the day I would have 6 major projects. Because at the end of the day I would have 6 major progress. That's projects and progress at the same time. If you'd like to learn about the 3 changes that I made in my business that took it from $468 to $5,000. No, wait. I'm pretending that my camera lens is a black hole.